All right, Continental Kuala Lumpur. I can never say that word. Intercontinental Kuala Lumpur. This is what it looks like. Coming in. They got the charger for the cars, the electric cars. And I like the old school. And there's a lobby. Got the grand staircase there. I like the staircases, you know. There's a bar up there on the second floor called Bentley's. There's a Chinese food joint up there, I think, and a Japanese food place as well. It's pretty cool, the staircase. There's a bar over here, and there's a restaurant on the corner. But I like the old school thing. I guess they're putting an LED thing here, so they're working on the joint to make it a little bit more modern, but it's pretty cool. Breakfast at InterContinental Kuala Lumpur. They got everything: Asian, Indian, Japanese, you name it, they got it. It's pretty good. Pretty good spread here. Pretty good. Just pretty good. And that's how it looks. And there's a little koi pond here. They got turtles in there too. There's a turtle in there too, somewhere. But it's pretty cool. It's nicely done. Okay, this is InterContinental Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Let me show you. This is a one-bedroom suite. This is blue collar tourist. Like and subscribe if you get any value from this. You know, I'm trying to build the channel up, but it is tough sledding. But here we go. InterContinental one-bedroom suite. This is not the room I booked, but I got moved here, and I'll tell you why in a moment. But let me show you what's going on here. You have the powder room here. It's pretty nice. You got a little coat closet here, I guess. This is a coat closet. You come in here, and this is the living room setup that you got. I like the decor, you know. I mean, it's kind of like Vegas, you know, maybe Caesar's Palace or Delano or the W now, whatever you would call it, at Mandalay Bay vibes, you know. So this is the one bedroom suite. You have a mini bar there, the coffee maker, some wine glasses, you got the tea kettle. You got, you know, a lot of chrome. I like it, you know, it works for me. I don't mind it. And, you know, they put a lot of work into it. It's not easy to notch around, you know, these columns with the credenza. That's, you know, not easy. And if you blow it, it's a lot of money. So was it necessary? I don't know, but they did it. And, you know, you got to appreciate that. You got this big ass desk here. Just straight glass, more chrome. I don't mind it. Some people would probably hate it. I don't know what you would call this, but I like the decor. And I really like this pillow. I'd like to get like tattoos of that or something, you know? I just dig the Asian artwork. So this is the view. That's Ampang Park, if I'm pronouncing it the right way. There's a skate park there. There's kids there skating all the time. And there's a subway right there, like not the restaurant, but their metro system here, which is clean and immaculate. It's just, I don't know, you know, New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, come here. This is what a subway system should look like, to be honest with you. That's all I'm going to say about that. And that's all I'm going to say about that. You got the king, super king bedroom. There's enough for me, you know, and 5 other people. So it's crazy huge bed. You got the chair. It looks comfortable, but for me, it isn't. But I'm all messed up. My back, my neck, knees, everything hurts. So it's. I thought it would be awesome, but it gets uncomfortable after a little bit. But it would work for somebody that probably is in good shape. You got a big ottoman thing, another notched out credenza. You got the TV. I tried to figure out the streaming, mirroring, casting thing. I don't have the right apps, and I can never figure it out. So it'll probably work for somebody who's a little bit more savvy with that. You got the nightstands here. Everything that's outside is my junk. I've been here for a couple nights, so they cleaned up. It's just my stuff, you know. The outlets, you got everything you need. USB, not USB-C, but, you know, you can plug in whatever you need. Also on that desk as well out there, you got every kind of plug you need. Got a walk-in closet here. I got ambassador status with Intercontinental, and I got Platinum Elite. They give you 3 pieces of laundry, and I sneak in some socks every day, and they're not charging me. So it's 3 free pieces, and you throw in some socks, and they don't really charge you. There's a safe. There's the luggage caddy thing. It's nice to have a walk-in closet. And here's the restroom. You got the rain head. You got the wand. You got the tub. Like I said, it does remind me of Vegas. You know, some of the suites are older, but they're still in good shape, you know? So this is what they got going on. So it just gives me that Vegas vibe a little bit. You got the sink, the faucet, you got the full-size mirror, losing weight like I do in this part of the world. Still a fat boy, but less of one. And this thing is the Panasonic R2-D2. It'll last forever. I mean, it's probably the OG bidet thing, you know, but if you want something that's going to work for 25 years, get one of these, because it, you know, anything, look, as a guy who used to work on stuff, if it lasts this long, it's good. So function over form, I guess. You got the scale. They got the amenity kit. You got the Bal d'Afrique stuff by Rado. I don't know what the brand is, but that's what you got going on. And you got the amenity kit. They give a little bit of everything in here, you know, shaving kit, dental kit, that stuff. So there's a lounge here. It's really nice. You can eat breakfast in the lounge, breakfast at the restaurant down in the lobby. They're doing work in this place. It's an older building, which leads me to how I got this. I got to stop walking when I talk. It just probably distracts everybody. So let me find some place to just talk. So I got this I had issues. This is my second stay at this property. The first time was during the ASEAN conference, which is a bunch of bigwigs from all over Asia. A bunch of VIPs and dignitaries. I just got a regular room. Super King was the name of the room, which is just the name of the bed. It's like 2 beds put together, and they call it a Super King. Got that, and that hose from the shower was just frazzled. It was barely hanging on. It was functional. It worked. The bathroom was a little dirty, just needed some work. I didn't say anything because the place was busy, and you know, hey, some of these are going to be winners and losers. Came here again and booked and had an issue with one of the rooms. Something was not clean. It looked like, well, use your imagination, the worst thing you could imagine on a piece of furniture. They said it was something else, so I don't know what it was, but to their credit, they took care of it. I stayed one more night. They moved me to another room, and then they moved me to this room the next day. So they took care of it. You give them an opportunity to take care of things. I usually do not complain. I'm not really a Karen, but I went down and showed the guy, hey man, this is what's going on in your property. I got kind of statuses. I'm almost at the highest. So like, what are you going to do? Like, I was expecting points back, maybe a free night, but they upgraded me to a suite. So they more than made up for it. They took care of it. And this suite is like $270 a night, 270 US dollars a night. So you do the math. It cost, I got it on points. I think I paid, I don't know, 70, 80 bucks worth of points a night here. So I get free breakfast, free lounge access, early check-in, late checkout, and I end up getting a suite, so pretty good deal, pretty good value. They're working on this place. Would I stay here again? Yes, but with a caveat. If you have status here, book a Super King room at least. And then if you have ambassador, that means they're going to bump you up to the next level room. Next level room after Super King is Super King lounge access. Those rooms are pretty well maintained. They remodeled those. If you just book a regular room here, it's kind of luck of the draw. Some are going to be in better shape than others. I'm sure some look good. I just had a bum room, and like I said, I worked in hotels. Some rooms are better than others, but they made good. So I would stay here again. The service is impeccable. The people are great. The food is pretty good. At the buffet, the breakfast buffet, the food is pretty good in the lounge. A little artsy. I don't know what I'm eating, but that's part of, traveling. You don't know what you're eating. It's not really that it's foreign. It's just, it's artsy. So, there's small little canopies, whatever you call them. I'm not cultured enough to pronounce that word right. But I don't know what the hell they are, to be honest with you. But some are good, some are better than others. And some are like, okay, it looked all right, but, But the wine is on point. They got salad up there, and like I said, the thing that stands out here is the service. The people are excellent. So if you're coming, know that you're getting into an old property. To their credit, they're working on it in the lobby. They're trying to improve. It's hard to do because you have to shut everything down, and you're not going to be making money if you shut the hotel down. So it's tough, but they're going to have to do that sooner or later because they can't compete even within their own brand. Crown Plaza is right down the street. Grand Hyatt is right down the street. There's all Mandarin Oriental is down the street. So there's all kinds of high-end options. And this place has a reputation. I think this might have been one of the first in Kuala Lumpur, like high-end hotels. Maybe not, but it's one of the OGs. And frankly, to compete, they're going to have to spruce the place up. That being said, I'm more than happy with that, with what I got. It didn't start out right, but it finished right. And I gave them the opportunity to fix things, and they more than fixed them. Kenny Ho, manager on duty, thank you. Thank you for taking care of me. Jojo, the girl in the lounge, thank you for taking care of me. And everybody else has been top notch in this place. I appreciate it. I didn't expect a suite, but I'm not complaining either. Blue Collar Tourist, like and subscribe. Thank you.